We met on a Friday in a little downtown bar. You were laughing with your friends, I was watching from afar. You caught me looking at you, smiled and looked away. I knew right then and there I'd remember that day. We started talking after everybody left, two strangers sharing stories like we'd known each other yet. You told me about your dreams, I told you mine, and somewhere between midnight and 2 you started feeling like mine. We had something I could feel, something neither one of us had to say. But sometimes the closest love is the one that slips away. She was almost mine, almost forever, almost every night. Almost the hand I was holding, almost the one I was calling home. She was almost mine, almost the love of my life. We had everything but the timing, and somehow there was enough to say goodbye. Yeah, she was almost mine. That's what hurts sometimes. We spent the summer driving with the windows down, finding little places outside of town. You'd fall asleep beside me on those long drives home, and I'd watch you in the silence, wishing you were my own. We talked about a house somewhere out west, a little porch, 2 dogs, and a life we call our best. I thought I had forever sitting right there in my hands. Didn't know forever could disappear before it began. There was something in your eyes every time you looked at me that way. But wanting someone badly doesn't mean they'll always stay. She was almost mine, almost forever, almost every night. Almost the hand I was holding, almost the one I was calling home. She was almost mine, almost the love of my life. We had everything but the timing, and somehow there was enough to say goodbye. Yeah, she was almost mine, and that's what hurts sometimes. One September morning, you called me on the phone, said you had an opportunity and you had to go. 3,000 miles between us and a future you couldn't leave behind. But I told you I'd come with you, you said don't throw your life away. We both knew what we were losing, but neither knew what to say. So we stood there in that parking lot, holding on like we could stop the clock. You kissed me once and whispered low, maybe in another life, you know. Maybe that's the hardest kind of goodbye, when nobody's wrong and nobody lies. When love is real but the road isn't right, and 2 people lose each other without ever losing the fight. Sometimes I wonder where you are, if you ever drive past that old downtown bar, if you hear our song and think of me, or if I'm just a chapter you were meant to lead. She was almost mine, almost forever, almost every night, almost the hand I was holding, almost the one I was calling home. She was almost mine, almost the love of my life. We had everything but the timing, and somehow there was enough to say goodbye. She was almost mine, and I still see her sometimes in the passenger seat of my old car, underneath those Tennessee stars. She was almost mine, maybe that's all we were meant to be. A beautiful almost that still means everything to me. Some loves don't end with goodbye, they just never get the chance to begin. She was almost mine.